What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pangwar here. I just have a little bit to talk about today. I'm not going to do any kind of gameplay or anything. I just want to talk about how the event went. I really enjoyed myself personally. Now that it has come to a close, spawns are back to normal. Unfortunately, I think I saw 3 or 4 Weedles on nearby from where I'm at right now. So that's unfortunate. No more Torchics, no more Tricos, no more Mudkips everywhere. No more Snorunts and all that stuff everywhere. I did get my blue Snorunt. If you got your blue Snorunt, leave it in the comments down there. But I am going to talk to you about shinies today. Unfortunately, like I talked about a few videos ago, I was expecting them to be like to do this event like they did the Halloween event, where they slowly released a few more shiny Pokemon, possibly Gen 3 shiny Pokemon, like they did with Sableye, Duskull, and Shuppet. And for some reason, they didn't do that. But, I mean, I'm not Niantic, so I'm not going to judge them for it, though I think that they should have done a lot more, personally. I had a lot of fun with the event. The star pieces were awesome. Seeing Santa Hat Pikachu is pretty cool again. I did not get my Santa Hat Pichu. I still have 4 eggs to go, so maybe I'll get my Santa Hat Pichu. It's not the biggest deal if I don't, but I'm hoping that I get it. But yeah, in terms of shinies though, I am really disappointed that we didn't see more shinies. I don't know how all of your guys' opinions are, but personally I feel like shinies are a great aspect to the game. As a shiny hunter, that's just who I am. I feel like I'm not gonna say that's who I am, but it's what I really enjoy the most in terms of like the handheld games. I love SOS battling. I love soft resetting for shinies. I love just that quick adrenaline rush of getting the shiny is worth the grind to getting the shiny for me, and that's just really, especially for those that happen to play enough to get the decks done. I know there's a lot of people still working out there to get the Pokedex done, and I'm not going to judge anyone for not having it done yet, or just, oh, it's been 24 hours, you don't even have Melodic yet. I'm not going to judge anyone for that. I literally, to get Wailord done, I spent 2 or 3 days driving our scanner, going from raid to raid, and in between Wailmer raids existing, I would go find Wailmer spawns. So I literally rushed that as fast as I could so that I could get gym play with it, and I wanted to see it. For Gen 3, Wailord was one of the biggest things I was looking forward to because it is one of the biggest things to ever exist in the Pokemon universe. Pun intended there. Um, I really just wanted to get that done, and especially with the fact that it was just 400 candy, I wanted that dex entry done and out of the way. Same with Melodic. I ended up rare candying, I think 30 or 35 to get it to it, and then getting the 20 kilometers done. Because I just wanted to hurry up and get it done, and I wanted to play with it. It wasn't just so much that I get gameplay for you guys, but I mean, I enjoy playing with it too. I wanted to play with Melodic. I wanted to play with all of these things. But there are people like myself that also enjoy quickly playing through it, scanner chasing everything, getting things done as fast as humanly possible. And I don't and some of us would also like just that extra element. I'm not saying that we need to, because obviously we rushed it. We rushed through it and got it all done. Like I got Ludicolo because I rare candied it all the way up. But for those people that don't have anything to do, that did get your 25, I think it was that they added, I don't remember, 20 or 25 or whatever that they added to the game. For those of you that did get the dex entries, it kind of leaves us without a whole lot to do outside of grinding Groudons after Groudon after Groudon in terms of day-to-day play, or just fighting gyms here and there. It doesn't give us a whole lot to do, and I just think for that level of player, I think it would be a great idea if they did release more and more shinies, because it just gives us something to do in terms of just hunting. And it is hard to find a shiny. Some people get it on their first. There was one guy here in Sioux Falls that I think got it on his third or fourth, and he had made a post on the Facebook page saying, "I finally got it." Go you. If you're watching this, go you. That must have been hard. But I got mine on my, I think it was the 161st catch, I believe, was when I got my shiny Snorunt. But I mean, it's just that awesome adrenaline. I just love hunting them personally. And especially when they were still everywhere, because near the end of the event, they just kind of slowly teetered off. But I was really expecting more from the event. Santa Pikachus were cool, but they're not anything special, and for those of you that were around this time last year, you probably still had a Santa Pikachu or two, or whatever your collection is. It was cool to get the female this time around, but it's not like a huge deal. Same with the Santa Hat Pichu. I didn't get it, and I still have 4 chances, but I'm not really that hyped about it. It's not a big deal. It's not anything super that I'm going to really use all that much outside of like a Wailmer raid or a Carp raid where I'm just having fun with Pikachus or Pichus. So It's not really, it's not a huge deal about it. But I just think that they could have done so much more to give those extra level players something to do. Plus, even just your more casual players that like to grind it out and take their time with getting their dex entries, there will be those people that do luckily just happen to run into it, and it still gives them that awesome moment. And if there's that many different Pokemon, it gives them that much higher of a chance in the grand scheme of it to get a shiny Pokemon, especially for all of the different biomes where everything are spawning. Once the events are all said and done, it just gives everyone that much more of a chance to get it, and it also gets people more excited about nests. And when it comes down to it, since there's no PvP aspect in the game, it is all about hunting. So I feel like once the dex is said and done, it just kind of gets stale at that point, which is, I mean, you get your legendary raids nowadays where they'll kind of just, you grind them for a week. At least this is how I typically do it. I'll grind them pretty hard for a week, and then after that I'll kind of just wait until the next one, like, because you just get bored of it. You don't want to, unless you're someone that likes to grind for that 100%. I'm not. I've tried. I think I'm sitting at like 30 or 40 something Groudons that I've battled. I don't, but it's just, I don't want to take the time because I've seen just how much effort that can take, because it's like 100 something, and I just don't have I don't have the time, and I don't want to make the time to grind 100 something Groudons, whereas I could just drive Snorunt to Snorunt to Snorunt to Wailmer to Wailmer to Wailmer without spending money on raid passes. That's just me. I mean, no, I'm not trying to like knock on people to do that. If that's what you enjoy to do, you do you. I mean, when it comes down to it, play the game how you want to play the game, the way that most benefits you, that you enjoy. But I feel like they could have done more with just releasing shinies. And saying that, yes, I got my Snorunt the 4th or 5th day of the event, but like I feel like they could have just done more with shinies. They could have. They could have been a lot more fun. And especially since they don't like to announce when they release things, there would have been that just worldwide suddenly, oh, there's a shiny Spheal moment where everyone's suddenly back out and about hunting them, or oh my God, shiny Wailmer appeared, or oh, or even if they wanted to do like the shiny starters, that would have been incredible. If they would have done shiny Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip, since they had spawns increased to that would have been incredible. But personally, that's just my general thoughts on shiny Pokemon. I don't know why they didn't just release more, since they did it with the Halloween event. I figured they were just going to be going for that just aspect of events. I figure that's maybe with the full release of Gen 3, maybe they will release all of the shiny versions of Pokemon for all we know, but I mean, that's all speculation at this point. But I don't know. Maybe. I personally, my favorite non-legendary Pokemon, my favorite shiny non-legendary Pokemon is Wailord, because it just looks epic and it's just awesome. I SOS for that on Sun and Moon last year and made sure I got that. I think it's awesome. And it's not like anything great, but it looks cool, and it just gives you that extra moment of, oh my God, I got my shiny. But when the game just comes down to it, all the game really is about collecting. Since there's no PvP, it's all about who has the better collection, who has this, who has that. And if and when they ever do implement trading, it just gives, oh, you have this shiny thing, I have this shiny thing. Like if they have whatever you want, like if they have a shiny Dragonite, like the green Dragonite, if they have that and you happen to have like a shiny Melodic that they want and you don't necessarily want it, though why wouldn't you want a shiny Melodic? But, just in that kind of just similar scenario where you could just even exchange it, like he has this shiny, you want this shiny, blah, 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 trade it. Like, I feel like it would just give everyone that moment of like, what shinies do you have? What shinies do you have? And everyone could just kind of exchange that just general thought process. And it just also just gives those extra competitive players that extra thing to hunt for, to complete their collection. It just gives people something to do, and it just adds that much more excitement to it. I don't know why they wouldn't just do that, but that's my general thoughts on it. I wish that they would have done more. I was every single day I was waking up, I was like, all right, today's the day I get a shiny Spheal, or today's the day, or like not today's the day I get it, but today's the day that they're gonna release it, or today's the day they're gonna release Wailmer, or today's the day they're gonna release just something more than just Snorunt. I don't know why they need to do one at a time. If they're gonna release 25 Pokemon, I personally wish they would just release all 25 in shiny, just mass release it, and just give everyone that extra fun aspect. Especially if you're playing with a group of people, and like, let's say one person gets a shiny Spheal, and later that night another person gets like a shiny Feebas, because the whole group went for this Feebas that they heard spawned. I think it could just lead to that much more just exciting moments in the game. But I'm going to leave it on that. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys enjoy shiny hunting Pokemon, let me know down there. I'd really love to hear from it. How many shinies do you have personally? How many have you attained? How many have you personally gone have you gone to Nest to try to grind shinies? Like, I know a few people here in town have done that with Magikarps and Pikachus. I'm really excited for Santa Pikachu to be gone, just for it means Nest change next week means that shiny Pikachu will be an option again. So hopefully we can get a solid Pikachu Nest, and you guys might end up seeing me play that quite a bit if we can get a relevant Pikachu Nest. I still don't have my shiny Pikachu. I still don't have my shiny Pichu. Unfortunately, I don't live in Europe, so I didn't just get some Safari event to give them to me. In terms of shiny Pichu, shout out Reversal with your, I think you have like 2 or 3 that every time I see you scroll by those, I wish I had my one. But it is what it is. Someday I'll have it. I'm very optimistic about that. But like I was saying, tell me what you guys think. If you guys like the video, smash the thumbs up button. 50 likes, as always. I will evolve a shiny Pokemon in the very next video. I would like to get that Shuppet evolved. If you want to smash that thumbs up button, see a Shuppet evolve, or see Duskull evolve to that awesome red Dusclops, I'll do that in whatever the following video, that any video hits 50 likes. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see my future videos. I am going to post a video each and every day from here on out, so just stay tuned, and I'll see everybody in the next video.